Today we're taking a look at the technology in the dashboard of the 2019 Honda Passport Elite. Now this is our long-termer, but you can also find this tech in the dashboard of other Honda trucks and SUVs like the Ridgeline, the Odyssey, and the Pilot. Let's dig right in. Now we've got an 8-inch version of the Honda Display Audio system, which is a step up from the 5-inch version that you'll find in the base Passport Sport. Now here we've got Garmin-based navigation, but the interface is actually based on Android, which you can find if you dive into the systems and look deep enough. I was also able to activate the Android developer options, but you shouldn't do that unless you know what you're doing. You might break something. Let's get back to the rest of the technology. Now, I mentioned that the dashboard is powered by Garmin Navigation, and you can tell by the Garmin logo that pops up and the familiar where to address entry screen. Now, Roadshow editor Stephen Ewing found this Garmin interface to be a little bit laggy in his full written review, but otherwise, the rest of the Honda interface is actually very nicely organized and fairly responsive. My favorite thing about the home screen is that you can actually customize and reorder the icons so that you can put the functions that you use most often closest to you and push everything off to the side. But nearly everybody who drives this car defaults to the standard Android Auto and Apple CarPlay connectivity, which you can access by plugging a compatible phone into the USB port in the dashboard. Now that USB port is a 2.5 amp port, which means that it should charge all of today's large smartphones. You've also got a 2.5 amp in the center console and 2 on the back row to keep everybody in the car's gadgets charged. And that's in addition to the 115 volt AC outlet that you can use for charging things like laptops or drone batteries or whatever you have. We've also got the 12 volt power point here and in the trunk. Now the Passport also features a wireless inductive smartphone charging pad underneath the dashboard, but since we all pretty much use Android Auto and Apple CarPlay and those require USB connectivity anyway in this car, it doesn't get a whole lot of use in our example. Overall, the technology in the dashboard of the 2019 Honda Passport is really smart, well organized, and it pretty much handles everything we need to use this car as our daily driver and production vehicle. You can find more details about the 2019 Honda Passport over on theroadshow.com, including driving impressions and long-term updates, because we're going to be keeping this one for a while. Let us know in the comments below, what would you like to know about the 2019 Honda Passport? But before you do, hit the subscribe button for even more videos from the Roadshow crew.